So hello dear friends, again you are welcome in next video. In this next video, so what is the difference between a man and a computer? Both are working in a same method, in a same manner, in a same pattern. Because man, like a computer, man that also have that processor, a RAM and a hard disk, that is our brain, and computer is also working like that with a processor and a hard disk and a RAM. These are the main components, and which are drives by a very few amount of electric charge. Both man and computer are drives by the same very few, a very little amount of electric charges. But these are the these are the resembling point of a computer and a man. But the main difference is that the man has a nature of fatigue. Man has a nature of fatigue, but the computer never has a nature of fatigue. That is, a man cannot work for 24 hours long that, but a computer can do this. So now, my dear friends, today we are going to start with the fecient. Fecient is a suffix. So, fecient does means that the causing or making of something. That is the abort. Now the abortifacient. Abort is just the same resembling with the word that is the delete. That is the deletion of a premature thing is the generally we call it abort. So abort and facient both are combining in a form of abortifacient. Abortifacient does means that the only abortion or that is only the miscarriage. That is when the stage of pregnancy, when it is deemed to incapable of independent survival. So deemed to incapable of the survival, so the body rejects that, or it may be with the both the consent with the father and mother, or otherwise it may be due to the nature of any disease condition. This abortion or miscarriage may happen. So abortifacient means that the abortion or that is the miscarriage. Now the fact is again a suffix. Fact is also means that the facient or the making or causing, that is the artifact. Artifact is nothing but the artificial fact. Artificial fact, that is the artificial making. Sometimes under the microscope we found some things like that, some structures like that which are not resembles with our books, which not match anything with our available books. So generally we call them it as the artifact, at artificial fact, and generally it is caused by the combination of protein and some crystal bodies. These artifacts may be formed. Some unnatural shape, something which is unnatural shape, that is the artifact. Now the facio does means that the about the face, the relate with the face. The brachial, faciobrachial means that the face and the arms, that like a bracket, this coat is held by my arms. So this is working as a bracket, so it is faciobrachial, means that the face and the arms. Now the lingual is generally the linguistic nature, that is related with the language, but language here is lingual is specific with the part of our body, that is the tongue. So the faciolingual stands for the face and the tongue, anything happening with the face and the tongue. Now the facioplasia like a alcoholic person. In an alcoholic person, first our face, when a man drinks some alcohols, first the first attack is happening in their face region, where the facial nerves are becoming weak. So this is a temporary paralysis, but the plasia means that the paralysis it may be a temporary or a permanent. So facioplasia means the facial paralysis. Facial paralysis is called the facioplasia. So fasciculus or fascicles does means that the bundles that is the nerve bundles or muscle bundles. For the nerve bundles and muscle bundles, we are mainly use such words that the fasciculus or fascicle. Now the fever does stands for the fever. Then there is another word that is the pyrexia. Pyrexia is also stands for fever. So febrile convulsion is a epileptic condition with frequent seizure. So febrile convulsion is the fever with convulsion effect, with the effect of the convulsion. Now a feto. Feto means this may be a fetus. Fetus may be written as like that with O or without O, like that, like this much. So fetus does means the baby when in the mother's womb is called a fetus. So if when it needs to observe by a doctor that in a disease condition or in a unappealing abnormal condition, so doctor use a scope. Scope means the to view, to see that baby, that is the fetus. So this procedure is known as the fetoscope or fetoscopy. Now the fetal implant. The fetal implant is a process of in vitro fertilization. In vitro that is occurring in outside our body, and in vitro stand that is occurring inside our body. So in the case of implantation, the egg and the spermatozoa is from the zygote in a laboratory, and after that this zygote is implanted in the mother womb. So this is known as the fetal implant. Now the fetal hemoglobin. During the fetus condition, baby collecting oxygen from the mother's blood, so by the RBC, and RBC oxygen carrying with the molecule of hemoglobin. So this type of hemoglobin, especially during the fetal period, this hemoglobin is known as the fetal hemoglobin, and after that when the baby gave birth or after the birth, the baby, this fetal hemoglobin converted into hemoglobin A type hemoglobin A. Now the FIBR or FIBR of fibro. Fibro means that the fibers or fibrous tissues, that is the fiber scope. Fiber scope is not the medical term at all. Fiber scope is mainly used for the optical fibers. That is with the help of an optical fiber where light can be bent. So during the colonoscopy or like a oncoscopy, so doctors use this optical fiber to view certain our body parts. This is known as the fiber scope, and this procedure is known as the fiberscopy. Now the fibrin. There are three types of proteins in our blood, that is in our serum, that is the albumin, globulin and fibrinogen. Whenever there is a cutting where bleeding is occurring from there, if a bleeding is occurring from there, now this fibrinogen thrombin enzyme act on this fibrinogen protein and make a fine fiber-like threads. And these fine fiber-like threads makes a reticule, a network on the cutting side. On the cutting side, a network is formed with this fibrin, and in this fibrin network, the blood cells comes there and arrested by the fibrin clot. And in this process, a clotting is occur in a cutting site. So this fibrin has a great role in our body mechanism. So next word is the fibroid. When muscle tissues form a benign tumor that is not harmful, and the opposite word is that the malignant tumor, which is cancerous and obviously harmful. So benign tumor is a non-harmful tumor which is formed by the muscle fibers, is called fibroid. Now the fibroma is again a benign tumor, but it is formed with the connective tissue. Now the fibrosarcoma. Fibrosarcoma is made up with the connective tissue, but this is a malignant one. So fibroid is a muscle, consists with muscle fibers, but benign. Fibroma is consists with connective tissue, but benign. And fibrosarcoma is consists with connective tissue, but it is malignant. Now, fil or phila. Phylum that stands for the very fine threads, generally fine threads like structure. We call it generally fil or phylum. That is the filament, a very thread-like structure. We generally call it filament. Filaria. Filaria is a worm, and filaria worm which resembles like a filament. So it is named like that. That is the name is filaria. Again, in the filaria larva, that is called the filiform larva. So filiform larva formed is a suffix word. Formed stands for the shape or a structure. So thread-like shape is called the filiform. Now the fish does means that the splitting of anything is called fish. Fish are prefix. So fission by fission we are making hydrogen bomb, and by fusion where two atoms are fuses with one another, that is the atomic bomb. So fissure, this is very much used in the anatomical part, anatomical studies in your nursing and paramedical courses. So fissure stands for the groove or cleft. Generally it is mainly in some organs and mainly in the bony part, where there is some groove, that is a groove part or a cleft part, that is generally we call it a fissure. So now the flagell. Flagell means that the flagella or flagellum is a singular number or flagella is a plural number. So whip, thus flagell means that the whip again a whip worm is there. Whip worm which mainly have a flagella. So this whipworm, the scientific name of the whipworm is the Trichuris trichura or Trichuris trichura. Now the flab or flabo does means that the yellow, and most commonly we use with the xantho, that is xanthochrome. Chrome does stands for color, xantho means yellow. So yellow color is defined as xanthochromic. Now the flab or flavoxanthochrome, so flab or flavo added in the riboflavin. Riboflavin is vitamin B2, all of you know that. Now the flect and flecto and flexus. Flect or flecto or flexus means that the bend or divert anything is called the flect or flexto. That is deflection. Divert of something is called the deflection. Flexor muscles. Flexor muscles which help me to flex my or bend my limbs. Here the flexor muscles are present. So these are the flexor muscles which help me to bend my limbs. Now the flux. Flux is mainly means that the abnormal copious, that is a much amount of flow from a cavity or organ. Mainly, so flux is used for when the chest burning is occurring in our condition after a large amount of foods, that is the fast food mainly, and reflux is occurred. So re is the revert, or re is the repelling something from a, or re is the in a opposite direction. That is the opposite direction the acid is flowing. That the acid, where the acid comes out from my stomach, and when it is comes to my chest, where my chest burning, I feel a chest burning, is called reflux. Reflux is a very common word. Now the for means that the door or opening, that is the perforated. Perforated means there is many holes, that is perforation holes. The forensic lab. So for forensic lab is not resembles with the medical lab. Forensic lab is a investigating lab or investigating science. investigated in science where physics, chemistry, biology, or all science are included are there. So forensic science, where the forensic science laboratory, it is called a forensic lab. Now the fossa or fossae, again a very common anatomical terminology, a depression or a hollow. A depression or a hollow, just like that the cubital fossa. So here is the depression. You can feel that here is a depression in my on my elbow part. So this is known as the cubital part, and there is a depression. It is the cubital fossa. Now the fuse means that the drives away, something drives away or repels some things or eliminates. A febrifuge. So febri stands for fever. So the drug by which we repel, we eliminate fever is a febrifuge drug, like a paracetamol. This drug is also known as the antipyretic drug. The pyrexia means that the fever. So pyretic drug means that the medicine, and antipyretic drug means opposite of the fever condition. So the paracetamol is simply an antipyretic drug. Now the centrifuge. Centrifuge, by the using of the centrifuge, where something drives from the center, away from the center, the centrifuge machine generally laboratory personnel are using. So centrifuge, by this centrifugal forces, we can easily separate the blood cells from the blood serum. So FASS is also stands for the diffuse. So in the next video, friends, we meet with the next letter G and H. So good night today.